Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Only if it believes you. So the autistic spectrum, we tend to put it on a spectrum of the visible light spectrum rather than what else is possible. What if we actually put it on a spectrum that would be like the entire universe, which is supposed to be that background image, like a whole bunch of stars and galaxies and planets and so on and so forth. So along the same lines, we've got the definition of definition is a limitation. So up here I've got to bring on end or limitation, that sort of a thing. So by defining autistic kids in that spectrum, we actually limit all of their capabilities and what's actually possible for them. The same holds true for yourself and anything else you do. Forbidden desires is actually, as Richard so greatly did, is it's for, which is wrong. Bidden actually means to anything that you asked for in the past. So what I'm going to actually ask you to do is ask yourself, what have you asked for in the past? And what have you asked for? What have you done? What have you asked for as a child, growing up? Everything that was actually made wrong, so that you never actually asked it again. Desires are everything that are a strong feeling of want. Another interesting fact, want actually means to lack. Now, an odd aspect is these kids that are autistic, and the reason I'm talking about it in this direction is they can actually tell what that word want means in the manner that you're saying it, and in the manner it's actually meant over time. So they might look at you like that. What the fuck are you saying? So, for autistic kids and kids alike, and for maybe even everybody, it's a matter of actually looking at what are you saying? What are you thinking? What are you actually creating? Now, a part I'd actually like you to look at as well with this forbidden desires topic is the thing I love here on Sunshine Coast is we have an ocean that changes every day. And with that ocean, it never judges itself. It always changes. It's never the same. And what if you had the same thing? So what if you made so forbidden that you've hidden it from everyone, including you? Now the easiest place to start with this, one of the easiest places, is with money. Most people I ask, how much money would you like to have? I have enough. Why would I ask for more? Why wouldn't you? What if just asking the question actually created more money? That's all you had to do. Weird concept. What if you just asked and that's all that it created? But normally people say, no, I can't ask for more. That would be mean. It would be like taking from other people and so on and so forth. But actually asking the question opens up a box to infinite possibilities. Across the globe, all cultures that I've come across only ask questions to try and find an answer. So what I'd ask you to do today to discover your own forbidden desires is to not ask the question why or how. Why or how always loop you back to trying to find the answer rather than bringing about or opening that box to infinite possibilities. So, as you're thinking, as you're talking, every word you say, what if you looked at what am I creating with what I'm saying? Now, look at these ducks. You've got webbed feet. People typically would look at a duck and go, why do they have webbed feet? And you go, well, they have webbed feet so they can swim faster. And then you go, okay, that's it. But if you actually asked, what possibility does this create? You open up a door for more things to show up over time. Now, with horses, when you're with a horse, the reason I bring up horses is the same thing. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're saying, that is actually what you're creating. So if you're ever someone that's ever been around horses, or you get next to a horse, whatever you be, whatever you think, whatever you say, they will actually act out. So they can kind of show you this thing of like, what am I actually creating here? So what I invite you to do, if you can, and if you will, is for the next week, ask, what have I made so forbidden that I've hidden it from everyone, including me?